Welcome to Prime Healthy, your ultimate destination for practical health tips, fitness hacks, and nutrition secrets designed to help you live your best life. Here, we dive deep into the science of healthy living, cutting through the noise to bring you straightforward advice that really works. Whether you're looking to lose weight, boost your energy, or just feel better in your own skin, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Today's video is all about one of the most frustrating obstacles on your health journey: belly fat. But don't worry. We're going to break down exactly how you can melt it away in record time by focusing on sustainable habits and smart nutrition choices. Let's dive in. I remember the moment it hit me. Staring at my reflection in the mirror, I could barely recognize the person I had become. Years of neglect, poor diet choices, and a sedentary lifestyle had caught up with me. The stubborn belly fat was a constant reminder of the changes I needed to make, and I knew I couldn't ignore it any longer. I had tried every fad diet, every new workout routine that promised quick results, but nothing seemed to work, at least not for long. That's when I realized that the answer wasn't in the shortcuts, but in something deeper, a real transformation of my habits and mindset. The first step was understanding the root cause of belly fat. It wasn't just about eating less or working out more. It was about making the right choices that supported my body's natural fat-burning mechanisms. I began to dive into research about metabolism, how certain foods could actually slow it down while others could speed it up. That's when I stumbled upon the concept of eating for a healthy gut. It turns out that the secret to melting belly fat lies in what we feed our gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria in our digestive system that play a crucial role in our metabolism and overall health. I started incorporating 5 specific foods into my diet that were known to improve gut health and accelerate weight loss. These foods: avocados, leafy greens, Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and almonds not only helped reduce inflammation, but also boosted my energy levels. The difference was almost immediate. My digestion improved, bloating reduced, and I started to notice the fat around my belly slowly melting away. It wasn't a drastic overnight change, but I could feel my body working differently. I was becoming leaner and more energized, and it felt sustainable for the first time in years. Alongside my new diet, I committed to a simple yet effective exercise routine that focused on core strength and cardiovascular health. But the most significant change wasn't physical, it was mental. I shifted my focus from losing weight quickly to building healthy habits that would last a lifetime. I learned that discipline and patience were my greatest allies on this journey. Every small win, whether it was fitting into old jeans or feeling lighter on my feet, gave me the motivation to keep going. I wasn't just shedding pounds. I was reclaiming control over my life. By the end of the first few weeks, I realized that this wasn't just about losing belly fat. It was about gaining a new perspective on health, one that prioritized long-term well-being over temporary fixes. I was on a path to lasting change, and it felt like I had finally cracked the code to transforming my body. Little did I know, this was only the beginning of my journey to a healthier, happier self. As I continued on my journey, I realized that diet played an even more significant role in fat loss than I had initially thought. The old saying, "You can't out-exercise a bad diet," was starting to make sense. I knew that to truly melt belly fat and maintain the results, I needed to dive deeper into the world of nutrition. It wasn't enough to just cut calories. I had to fuel my body with the right foods that would support my gut and metabolism. This was where the concept of a balanced diet became essential. I began focusing on nutrient-dense foods that provided more than just empty calories. Each meal became an opportunity to nourish my body, and I discovered the incredible impact that healthy fats, lean proteins, and fiber-rich carbohydrates could have. Avocados became my go-to source of healthy fat, and I learned that they not only kept me fuller for longer, but also provided essential vitamins and minerals that supported fat loss. I paired them with leafy greens like spinach and kale, which were packed with antioxidants that helped reduce inflammation, a key factor in battling stubborn belly fat. But the real game changer was learning how to incorporate probiotics and prebiotics into my diet. Greek yogurt, for example, became a staple in my breakfast routine. Rich in probiotics, it helped restore the balance of good bacteria in my gut, which in turn improved my digestion and metabolism. I started to feel lighter, less bloated, and more energized throughout the day. Chia seeds, with their fiber and omega-3 fatty acids, were another addition that helped keep me satisfied while promoting gut health. It felt like I was finally feeding my body what it needed, and it was responding in ways I hadn't experienced before. One of the most important lessons I learned during this time was the importance of consistency. It was easy to get caught up in the excitement of quick results, But I had to remind myself that true transformation didn't happen overnight. The key was to stay committed to these healthier choices every day. Slowly but surely, the belly fat started to disappear. My clothes fit better, my confidence grew, and I felt a sense of pride in the small victories along the way. This wasn't just about aesthetics anymore, it was about feeling good from the inside out. The benefits of healthy eating went beyond just physical changes. I noticed improvements in my mental clarity and mood as well. Eating a diet rich in whole foods gave me sustained energy throughout the day, and I no longer experienced the dreaded afternoon crashes that had once plagued me. I started to feel more in control of my life, like I was making conscious decisions that aligned with my goals and values. The power of healthy eating had transformed not only my body, but also my mindset. As I continued to see progress, I became even more motivated to stick with my new lifestyle. The foods I was eating weren't just helping me lose weight. They were supporting my gut health, which in turn improved my overall well-being. I had discovered the connection between the gut and the body's ability to burn fat efficiently, and this knowledge was empowering. The secret to melting belly fat wasn't about restriction or deprivation. It was about eating smarter and nourishing my body in ways that made a lasting impact. As I embraced this new chapter in my life, I began to understand the profound connection between gut health and weight loss. It became clear to me that everything I was putting into my body wasn't just fueling it, but it was also shaping my microbiome. This delicate ecosystem in my gut was directly influencing how efficiently my body burned fat, how well I digested food, and even how my immune system functioned. The more I learned about it, the more I realized that gut health was the foundation of everything. One of the most surprising things I discovered was that belly fat and gut health are intertwined. When my gut was out of balance, inflammation skyrocketed, and that created a perfect environment for stubborn fat to stick around. But when I started eating foods that supported a healthy gut, such as Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and avocados, my body began to respond differently. It wasn't just about shrinking my waistline anymore, it was about reducing inflammation, promoting better digestion, and even boosting my mood. Suddenly, the process of losing weight felt less like a battle and more like a natural byproduct of giving my body what it needed. I also became more aware of what to avoid. Processed foods, added sugars, and artificial ingredients became the enemies of my progress. They disrupted my gut bacteria and made it harder for my body to burn fat effectively. I started cutting out those foods, and almost instantly I felt less bloated and more energized. It was as if my body was thanking me for finally giving it a break from the toxins. Instead of focusing on what I couldn't have, I began to focus on what I could add to my meals to benefit my gut. Fermented foods like sauerkraut and kimchi became a regular part of my diet, and the results were remarkable. Another critical factor was fiber. Foods like leafy greens and almonds not only nourished my body but also acted as prebiotics, feeding the healthy bacteria in my gut. I made sure every meal included a source of fiber, and in return, my digestion improved, my cravings decreased, and my energy remained steady throughout the day. The constant cycle of hunger and overeating finally broke, and I felt more in control of my eating habits. It was empowering to realize that by taking care of my gut, I was actively melting away belly fat and improving my overall health. As the weeks went on, I noticed that my progress wasn't just physical. I was sleeping better, my skin was clearer, and my mood had lifted. This holistic transformation was unlike anything I had experienced before. It wasn't about deprivation or punishing workouts. It was about finding balance, both in what I ate and how I lived. The more I listened to my body, the more it responded positively. I was building a lifestyle that was sustainable, and that felt incredibly freeing. My gut had become my greatest ally in this journey, and the results were speaking for themselves. As my journey continued, I realized that my success wasn't just about what I was doing in the short term, it was about creating habits that would last a lifetime. Losing belly fat was only the beginning. Maintaining my progress and continuing to improve my overall health became my new focus. I knew that the key to lasting change was consistency, and that meant fully embracing a balanced diet and a lifestyle that supported my goals. What kept me motivated was the feeling of control I had gained over my body and health. I was no longer reacting to cravings, stress, or the latest diet trend. Instead, I was making deliberate choices based on what my body truly needed. This mindset shift was perhaps the most powerful transformation of all. I stopped seeing food as the enemy and started viewing it as a tool for health and vitality. I learned to appreciate the foods that made me feel good both mentally and physically without feeling deprived or restricted. Incorporating regular movement into my routine was also crucial. I found exercises that I genuinely enjoyed, from yoga to strength training, and made them a part of my daily life. The combination of mindful eating and consistent physical activity created a harmony that felt sustainable. I wasn't punishing myself to lose weight. I was celebrating the ability to move my body and fuel it with nourishing foods. This balance was the secret to keeping the belly fat off for good. One of the biggest lessons I learned along the way was to be patient and kind to myself. Progress isn't always linear, and there were moments when I felt frustrated or tempted to fall back into old habits. But instead of giving up, I reminded myself why I started this journey in the first place. It wasn't just about looking better, it was about feeling empowered, confident, and healthy. With each day, I continued to choose foods that supported my gut and overall well-being, knowing that these choices were investments in my future self. Looking back, the most rewarding part of this experience wasn't just the physical transformation, it was the mental and emotional growth. I had learned to listen to my body, to trust the process, and to make choices that aligned with my long-term goals. The fat around my belly had melted away, but more importantly, I had gained a new appreciation for my health and a deep sense of pride in the lifestyle I had built. This journey had taught me that lasting change comes from within me, nourishing not just my body, but also my mind and spirit. Now, as I continue on this path, I know that I have the tools to maintain my results and keep growing. The secrets to melting belly fat were never just about food or exercise, they were about building a healthy relationship with myself. This transformation has become part of who I am, and I'm excited to continue embracing the habits that have led me to a stronger, healthier, and happier life. As you can see, melting belly fat isn't about quick fixes or extreme diets, it's about creating a sustainable lifestyle that supports your goals. By focusing on balanced nutrition, boosting your gut health, and staying consistent with your habits, you can achieve lasting results that go beyond just appearances. Remember, your health is your greatest asset, and every small choice you make adds up to significant change. Thank you for tuning in to Prime Healthy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest tips. Keep pushing forward, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay strong,